All right, since US Federal Reserve announced its decision to being the tightening of monetary policy, cryptocurrencies are tumbling down, and how? From the levels of $60,000 a piece today, Bitcoin is trading near $20,000, almost 60% plunge this year alone. Other cryptos have seen similar moves on their charts. Now, therefore, to make sense of this sell-off, or what the miners call it, the winter in crypto, we have on board Ajeet Khurana, Bitcoin expert and founder, Genesis Network, and Ajeet Sanghvi, founder, CoinCrunch India. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us for this weekly update on the crypto market and crypto world. So, Ajeet, please explain. So far, we've seen that as of today, if we talk, the top crypto tokens have been trading sideways. Obviously, investors are fretted with the job sales numbers and also the OPEC Plus announcement. But tell me something. So far, what we've seen or what I've been reading, first few days of this month have been slightly positive for the crypto market, but then largely we've seen a major sell-off pattern going on, which is also called the crypto winter. Tell me the triggers which are working on this and how far or how deep do you think it's going to get?
To begin with, you are right that we are in a crypto winter. It's the third crypto winter ever because crypto is a new phenomenon. There is definitely the US Federal Reserve and other interest rate hikes that have sucked out liquidity from the market, but that is just an excuse because people in crypto always said that it's a non-correlated asset, but it seems to be very highly correlated to liquidity in the market. But the main point, I think that what people have to understand is that a lot of things had gone out of hand. There were several tokens who intrinsically did not have economic viability, but because of the euphoria in the market, and the euphoria comes from the fact that lots of new people come in, assuming that they will become rich overnight. So because of the euphoria, a lot of tokens which were intrinsically worthless, as in not just worthless today, but would be worthless even in the future, also started floating in the market. And this had to come to an end because euphoria can't last forever. So interest rate hike at the macroeconomic level and poor business models in some cases at the micro level are responsible.
All right, but then Ajit, do you also think that this also triggers or points towards the fact that people who wanted to get, rich overnight by trading in crypto slowly are now understanding that this could be a financial instrument where you could look for a long-term investment horizon?
Kavita, you are right. The only challenge is that the people who have now gone through a cycle, or at least a year or so, have wisened up. But even today, given that only about 1% of the globe has exposure to blockchain or distributed ledger assets like crypto, the fact is that so many new people come in every year that the new people are more than the historical total. And these new people haven't yet learned how the market works. So that is why I think that the pain is bound to deepen more from here.
Also because we've been talking a lot on the lines and inflation and the overall outlook of the world economy. The crisis is likely to be deepening as we are seeing in the equity market, and these triggers are also clearly working on the crypto market as well. But then tell me, as far as your experience and your interaction with traders, do you really sense that the entire euphoria about cryptocurrency and getting rich by just trading in it's just slowly fading away? Also, clearly there is no clear a legal framework around, that's a complete lapse. But apart from that, the sell-off, is it also leading to this interest being faded away?
Right. So, Kavita, I would sort of add to what Ajeet was saying, and
Sure.
I would agree with him completely, saying that the interest that is waning in the market is from the people who recently joined in the euphoria of crypto. They lost money, or they probably lost like interest in the market because now it's not performing or moving as much as it was about a year ago. So they are sort of staying away from the market or they are here but they are waiting for the right opportunity to get in, right? So that has sort of led to less trading, less interest in the market, but the technology that is underlying these cryptocurrencies still remains, and people are still working, building on top of that. So when the time comes that this technology is able to prove itself viable in the and compete with the traditional finance markets, we will see new renewed interest from new population into this segment. So we have to wait out a little bit, as you say, crypto winter. We have to wait for those who are building to build and ship it out, and then we will see that interest coming back in. And of course, the lack of legal framework, as you say, is like a feature, not a bug, because the idea is with any technology that is new, nascent, and for it to be a huge investment opportunity, is that it happens before the regulations kick in. Right? I'm in no means saying that regulations shouldn't be there. They should be there. They would protect a lot of investor interests, of course. But when something is nascent, something is new, that's when the opportunity of investment lies, and that's where you tend to sort of make higher profits over investing after regulations are set in place and then companies are working with blinders on. So I think that works in favor of the industry right now. I don't know about the future though.
Right, but then Ajeet, as we see in the equity market, whenever there is a sell-off, experts and even investors, for that matter, looking for companies or stocks which have the right value. They have a lot of value picking to do whenever there is a major sell-off across the sector. So, do we also see something like that in the crypto market? Talking about the tokens which are trading right now in this sell-off, is there something that's emerging as a hero or a value pick which you are, able to catch the trend on?
Unlike the stock market, where the bear market does not kill companies, as in very few companies die because of the bear market, so there might be value opportunities. Unlike that, if you look at the previous bear market, close to 75% of the tokens actually died. That means they went down to zero, never to revive again. So this stock picking based on pricing, I think, is a very dangerous thing in the crypto market. So at this point of time, given that the headline tokens such as Bitcoin, Ethereum also have fallen close to 70% or 65%, I think that at this point, survival is the key. So I would strongly recommend remain with the top few tokens. These would be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon,
So,
Cardano,
Ajeet, I'm sorry,
Solana.
I'll have to just interrupt you in between because we have a NICA press conference that's going on. We just have to quickly dip in there.
Our partnership stands tall on a similar set of core values that extend to an honest work ethic and an entrepreneurial mindset. We look forward to having both the groups leverage off each other's strengths and tap into the beauty and personal care market, which is exponentially growing within our region. As Falguni gave you the numbers, the beauty and personal care market at the moment sits at $33 billion, according to the Red Seer Consulting Group. Two female founders and their respective organizations joining hands is a historical moment for us. And like I said, we are a learning organization. So we are looking forward to this and for Falguni and her stellar team to make us replicate the success that NICA had in India in the GCC. None of this would be possible without thanking a few people, I think, on both our teams. I would like to thank our CEO, Neeraj, our COO, Kamal Kotak, and, of course, Nilesh Ved and Selena Ved. And on your side, I think, Falguni, it's Vikas and Nihir, or Nihir? Yes, Nihir as well, please. Thank you again for having us, and we look forward to some tremendous success.
All right, come on. Now let's get back to the ET Money show. And so sorry for interrupting you in between, Ajeet, but then could you please continue explaining the value tokens?
The point is that unlike stock, which does not die in a bear market, a significant proportion of tokens run the risk of dying and never reviving again. So at this point of time, unless you believe that the bear market is on its last legs, I would strongly recommend finding value only with the top tokens such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, Cardano, Solana, and the like.
Right. So now I really want to ask both of you, because you guys have been traveling the world, and especially whenever I call up to line up Nemesh, he's always in Dubai. So what's happening? We've been seeing a lot of round-up news where a lot of Indians are moving and buying real estate with crypto in Dubai. What is this new trend? Could you please enlighten us?
I'll go first,
Sure. Yeah.
if that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So one thing is that I'm in Dubai because I have like a 3-month tourist visa. Okay, that's the
Okay.
bottom line of it, right?
Now,
So
now it's
there's
explained,
no
yeah.
hidden meaning behind that, right? I have a tourist visa. I'm staying here. Why to address the other point of people moving here from India, or people moving here and buying real estate with crypto. See, here's the thing: Dubai is setting itself up to be the metaverse and Web3 hub, right? Like there are tons of events happening right now that are, and the crown prince of Dubai is visiting these events and actually announcing to the world that they want to be ahead of all of these new technologies, right? So this is the place to be if you are sort of like a Web3 or metaverse builder or an investor, because this is where the ruling party or rulers are sort of coming out and saying that we want to promote that. Talking about buying real estate with crypto, I don't know honestly if it is happening, but there is an opportunity. I mean, they've opened their doors to doing that, and then it's the story is same for Indians or the rest of the world. If they want to build, this seems to be a jurisdiction to be in. But of course, we know tons of founders who are actually building from across the world, and living in India. Where it's nothing to do. It's just that Dubai is very open to this industry right now.
Ajeet, what about your experience? What is the pulse that you're getting?
So I've been in 4 countries in the last 30 days.
Okay.
Dubai
Oh,
remains
wow.
largely shut for 6 months in the year because of extreme heat. So as soon as it comes out of that in October, they have like a flurry of events, which is what we are in the middle of. So I'm in Dubai attending a lot of events. However, what you should know is, let us consider Singapore and Dubai. Singapore has 800 crypto companies waiting for registration under the Payment Services Act since 2010, so 2020. Dubai, on the other hand, opened its gates just about 5 months ago and has already registered 1,000. So Dubai has actually very proactively invited crypto entrepreneurs, and does not seem to share the suspicion that other territories seem to share. India, of course, also is one of those where there seems to be some sort of a stigma against crypto. As far as buying real estate with crypto is concerned, to be honest, I have heard of that. I have never seen that happen. I'm sure it happens, but I don't think it's a very common phenomenon.
All right, but then talking about the acceptance, have you been seeing anything encouraging in other economies towards the crypto world and crypto market? Any new set of regulations that maybe India is also tracking? Ajeet, first.
4 regulations. Number one is negative regulation, which a lot of countries are doing. We will ignore them because they tend to be smaller economies. US, Singapore, UK, Australia, Canada are basically evolving their existing regulation to include crypto. India has also done that because it tweaked the Income Tax Act. Now, here is the beautiful thing. Why Dubai has become the hub is because Dubai has established VARA, which is the Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, which would be the equivalent of, let's say, a SEBI or an RBI, but for crypto in the UAE, thereby becoming the first major economy in the world and the only major economy in the world to have a regulator for crypto. I think that's a very positive sign. And if some more major economies take it up, maybe India could, then the days of crypto ahead are really glorious.
But then now is festive season. Do you guys sense an upbeat festive season for the crypto world? Do you would we be witnessing more buying coming around, Namesh? What do you think?
I don't think if we are going to sit here and tell you that there is supposed to be no correlation between traditional markets and crypto markets, ideally there should be no correlation between festivities and the crypto market as well, right? However, when the market sentiment is bullish, usually people tend to put aside a little money into cryptocurrencies, historically speaking. And we've seen in the early days of crypto, every time there was like Christmas holidays coming in, crypto would be going down because speculatively people are selling it off to buy gifts. Chinese New Year coming in, crypto goes down because speculatively again people just selling crypto to buy gifts. It has never been proven. It has seriously no correlation, to be honest with it, because just 1% population, as Ajeet sir was saying, is into crypto. How much of an impact can it have around festivities with that amount of people invested in crypto?
Sure. One more thing that's also making round in news, Ajeet, is the NFT sales, which have actually plunged in the third quarter by down by almost 60%. What is the reason behind it? Is it the same crypto winter trend that's also catching up on the NFT sales?
So if you look at the largest platform for NFT sale called OpenSea, its volumes have fallen 99%. So here is the thing. NFTs primarily people buy for three reasons. One, of course, is a speculative interest that you'll buy for a price and it'll go up. Second is because you may want to be affiliated with a movie or with an influencer or with a celebrity or an event. And third is because it gives you access and utility, maybe something acting like a ticket. The fact that it has fallen 99% tells us that 99% of the people were buying NFTs for the investment and speculative element. Once that has gone away, volumes have dried 99%, which by the way is far more than the volumes that have dried up for the fungible tokens such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Only true believers and followers of those NFTs and their utility are still in the market.
All right, so this will be all, and if at all, that's what our experts have to explain you about the crypto market, that the crypto winter might extend for a few more quarters, it seems. Also, looking at the kind of global trend that we are following, the triggers are right now the same for the equity as well as the crypto market. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being on the show today.